Hey, I'm Akilah Bethel, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise a star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones, our head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we got amazing human beings doing phenomenal things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, the hits don't stop. 2022 has been just off the charts. It has been a blessing. And I don't even know how to segue and cue up this person we got below us, because I'm talking about LSU alumni, Baltimore, Maryland's finest. We got Akilah Bethel in the building. Akilah, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Now, what's the nickname we gotta call you? Because I keep in my head, I keep wanting to say Akilah and the Beat. You know what I'm saying? Akilah and the Beat is what I know. I know you tired of that one. I know you tired of that one. I saw an article that was written that had that in there. Did you approve that when they wrote that article?
No, I don't think I did.
Hey.
But I go by Keith.
All right, keys, high keys, low keys. We gonna give y'all all the keys. I got the keys. All right, y'all. Well, listen, Akilah, welcome to the show. If this is your first time joining Sports Life Talk Nation, thank you for tuning in. I am your host, the Mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana Mr. Yeet himself, rocking alongside of my co-host, my partner in crime, my brother from another mother, the head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling right now, man?
I feel like I'm going to be beat down by LSU this episode, but you know what? For Akilah, it's all good, man. So let's roll.
You wouldn't have been if you would have wore your purple. If you would have
there's a reason why I didn't wear the purple. B. Jones, I wanted you and Akilah to have y'all moment with LSU. I am not an LSU fan, so why even go there this episode?
Oh, man.
Akilah, tell them how special it is to play in the PMAC. Tell them.
Man, it's different.
Is there a better home? Is there a better home field advantage in the SEC than the PMAC?
Nah.
I don't think so either. Well, check this out. Listen, if this is your first time tuning in to our platform, checking out our channel, we first and foremost want to say thank you so much. But we need your help. We are calling on all of y'all to help us to continue this mission, to help move forward these stories of amazing athletes, content creators, and just amazing human beings who are taking it to the next level. ESPN can't highlight everybody, and that's why we got Sports Life Talks You Got Next. So listen, on the count of three, whether you're repping Baltimore, whether you're repping Akilah from her days at LSU, it don't matter. Show us some love and smash that subscribe button. All right, you ready, Akilah?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Look, she did the pass. I feel good right now. We on something. Hey, check this out, though. If you did smash that subscribe button, we appreciate it. You're not going to hear me. I'm a Louisiana kid myself. If you watch the show, you know I'm diehard LSU. But we say thank you in the South, and I'm going to keep saying thank you because it means a whole lot to us for you to do this. Don't do it for me. Do it for the people out there who need to hear these stories. But we got over 100 episodes already packed up of You Got Next, ready for you to go chill out with. So sit back, kick off your shoes, drink you some sweet tea like we do here in the South, and let's get to rocking and rolling with Akilah Bethel. All right, you ready for the initiation?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Top 5. Drew Hill, Baltimore gang. You know I got to go with the fam. We got Monica. We got Brandy. Lord knows I be singing my Tyrese.
Yeah.
And Usher, for sure.
Yo, I hate to do this, but you kind of got a little bit of a Monica vibe. Now that I've seen it, I'm sitting up there.
You can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see the Monica thing. But you know, Monica a little bit, I ain't gonna say toxic, but you know, she real now. Hey, she flipping on him.
She one of the realest in my opinion.
She's super real. She's super real.
So, Monica, if you're listening, it'd be super great to have you on the show. All right, so who are some of your favorite sports teams?
Some of my favorite sports teams, definitely go with Washington Mystics, closest to hometown. Go with my girls over at LSU. I don't really watch football, so y'all got me there.
Nah, we almost all about to be done with football, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, that news that dropped today is just getting ridiculous now.
Yeah.
All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
We can do villains. Well, she's not a villain, but other types. So
hold on, we're gonna be the judge because I think she probably is a villain. But go ahead, let's go.
Listen. I'm gonna go with Mystique.
She played good guy in the recent editions of the X-Men. She's a good. And
you also noticed that they're trying to scrap all of that as well, right? Because but go ahead.
She's able to take different forms and adapt to her environment.
That's probably one of the best explanations of a villain that we've had on the show. So, hey, shout out to you, Mystique. All right. So if you watch our show, if you don't, we go live at 8 p.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter every Wednesday night. So make sure you're rocking with us. And we have a segment on there called The Drop where we talk about music. We talk about shoes. So for this question, Akilah, give us your favorite pair of kicks of all time.
Favorite pair of kicks will be the original Jordan 9s, the white ones. They were my first Jordan to play in as a kid, and my dad got them for me, and they just, hold a special place in my heart, and I don't feel like a lot of people wear them, I know a lot of people say 1s and 11s. No one says like 9 or like the 15.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's them Space Jams, though. That's some Space Jams you're talking about. They were monsters.
Man.
Hey, them some of the dopest hooping shoes in the game right now. I gotta show love to that selection.
Now that I think about it, being 9 and wearing Jordans, I don't know how I was running up and down the court, to be honest.
You're not lying. Well, hey, you never forget your first. That's why I will never forget Halle Berry. So with that said, in the comments, if you love her top 5, which we did, show us some love. And with that said, B. Jones, I think it's safe to say that she's in the family. So go ahead and take it away, man.
Yeah, she was already my play cousin. You need to get with
cousin.
The family. You need to get with you need to get with the LSU family, KT. That's what I'm saying. Go put your purple hoodie on. Hey, well, check this out, Akilah. Keys, tell Sports Life Talk Nation what time it is where you are right now.
It is 2:24 a.m.
Wow, now that's love, Kev. That's love. Shout out to you for doing this at 2:24 a.m. I'm just like floored right now. That's a trip. But now, where are you exactly? Where you sitting at?
I'm in Kyiv, Ukraine.
Man, is it some good food out there? Because you're from Baltimore. You lived in Baton Rouge. I know you used to some good food, fried chicken, seafood, jambalaya, a little bit of everything, and then you go out.
It's not home. It's not home. I will say they do have fresh seafood and everything, but it's nothing like them blue crabs.
I heard they cooking in old grease. All right, listen. So,
man.
So, I saw you hooping. You nasty with it. You salty with the peel. And stuff like that don't happen overnight. You don't get to go to West Virginia and LSU and, do all the things you can accomplish by not being a hooper. And when I'm saying hooper, I'm talking about like getting buckets. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, when did you start playing basketball? When did you fall in love with it?
Man, when I was about 5 or 6, that's when I was first able to, join the rec. I was always around my older brothers with them going to the gym and everything, but it was just like love at first sight for me.
Love at first sight.
Everywhere I went, I brought my ball.
Now
it got to the point where my mom was like, keep the ball in the trunk. And I was like, nah, it's coming with me.
Hey, so now you're 6 foot tall. Have you always been kind of had a good height on you, or did that kind of sprout up in high school or college? Or
Actually, no. I was actually one of the shortest people on my team for a while. I had this random growth spurt in the 5th grade, and then I was just towering over everybody.
Yeah. Now you play forward, but it almost, I kind of felt like just through your highlights, and I saw a little bit of kind of the Bethel League highlights, you know what I mean? And so it was a culmination, but it looked like you could kind of be a combo guard, or at least you could kind of be a swing.
I'm a big guard.
Yeah,
big guard.
I kind of got that vibe from it. Your ability to get separation, and then you're not afraid to stroke that thing. So now listen, I know you went to West Virginia, but we ain't trying to talk to y'all Mountaineers today. We purple gold through and through. So what made you decide to visit and to commit to the LSU Tigers, to live in Baton Rouge for 3 years?
Man, so I mean, really the environment, and the way they played, and just going to their games and all the support that the fans and everybody gave them, it was really just unlike anything that I've seen.
Yeah.
So
what's your
and they had a
SEC
tiger on campus.
Yeah, it is. Mike the Tiger, right there. What was your greatest memory hooping with the Tigers?
It'll probably be my senior year, my SEC tournament. We were down like 20-something to Kentucky. We still lost, but we almost made that push. It was crazy.
Hey, it's funny how the things that are important to you. And you played through LSU at a rough time, right? Because I think we had lost Pokey. I can't remember who was your coach.
Nikki Caldwell.
So we had lost Pokey, and then we had got Nikki. Yeah, that's right. So you had went through kind of that transition stage. So that wasn't like typical like LSU, what we've been known from the Sylvia Fowles and the Simone Augustus, but we're still hoping. We back at y'all like crack addicts. So, all right, so check this out. When did you, how did you prepare yourself, or how did you take yourself from being a collegiate athlete and getting yourself and evolving into an overseas athlete? Because I know that's kind of two different games, right?
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't say two different games as much as two different mindsets, more so. I think I was already kind of mentally strong, just given everything that I went through in college and, high school, growing up. This overseas life, I mean, there's nothing that to compare that will prepare you for this. You spend all your days, you literally hoop and go to sleep. You over here by yourself. The best thing you can do is find other Americans so you ain't so lonely.
Yeah. You got any friends? You got a group, a circle?
I mean, I have some, but now I've just been so focused on hooping and my league and being a better athlete. I don't know if y'all check my stats, but you putting in work. What's crazy? As I was doing research on you, I was like, dang, man, I really wish like she was a senior in college right now. I mean, I wish you were at LSU. Yeah. Like, do you realize how much of a marketable product you would be right now, Akilah? Like the fact that you got the NIL, and people don't realize you sat out 2014 and 2015 and watched the LSU Tigers from the bench, when now these kids can jump into the transfer portal and go right to the next school. So you lost literally a year of eligibility on a rule that 5 years later is changed. Like that's crazy. They got it made now. They making money, getting sponsorships. Everybody's verified. I can't even get a blue check. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
All right, so let's talk about the dopeness in the room. Y'all see the black and white, the nice cool font. You rocking it hard. We got the now it's when I saw that you had the Bethel League, I said, oh, she must be towards the end of her playing career. When I went and saw that you had just stopped hooping in like 2017, I was like, dang, so you pretty young right now, Keys. I mean, like, what? How does somebody at your age come up with a whole league? Like, what is this inspiration?
It was something I've always wanted to do. I've just always been like out of the country or doing something different, but really it was just the culture. I felt like Baltimore needed something high level, something to showcase women and only about women, and honestly to give the younger generation of girls coming up in the DMV area people to look up to, to let them know like you have pros right in your backyard.
Yes,
it's a lot of us. And I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of those ladies come to my league, and some of my friends have flew down to play and, you know, get these young girls exposure to people that they probably otherwise wouldn't have never met, been able to see, watch play. You know, everyone can't afford or even make it to a WNBA game or anything. And, you know, the WNBA isn't the end all be all. There's a lot of overseas pros in the WNBA, in the DMV area. So, you know, just doing it for the culture and bringing the culture back to Baltimore and getting everybody hyped, you know?
Well, you got me hyped, and I got to stop right now on tape, on file, and I got to give you your roses. This is off the cuff because not only, like, I'm a commissioner of a fantasy league, and I struggle. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at, you got the merch. I checked out your website. It's so legit. I said, you know what? Let me check out the schedule. You got 8 teams and you got schedules set up. This thing is, it's like laid, it's crispy. It's sharp. It's super sharp. So I got to give you your rose because you didn't just put something out there and say, hey, I'm gonna throw a little lead together. No, y'all got dope uniforms. And guess what? Today, I know when people see this, we've recorded it, we've edited, we put it out. But today was your first official opening up for open enrollment, right? All the way up until April. So this is like a momentous type of day. Everybody started to register and trying to get in on the 2022 league. So I thought that was super dope. And then y'all played for a couple of months, right?
Yeah, we play from June 4th every Saturday up until August 6th. So whenever you guys are free, definitely come down and check it out.
I'm coming.
You don't have to say that twice. We will be there.
Hey, so tell us a little bit about a Bethel League game. What is the experience like out there? Is it fast paced? Do y'all allow a little bit more physicality? Is it a lot of 3-pointers? What can I expect if I sit down from a fan perspective with my popcorn watching the Bethel League game?
I don't know if you guys have ever been to Baltimore. Probably not now, but
I have visited. But, it was a tourist. I did the whole, African American museum type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so one thing about our culture, when it comes to hooping, there's no cut cards. It's gonna be live. The fans are on the floor talking trash. We thought like it's an environment that you wouldn't get really anywhere else. And it was amazing to see how many people came out for us women. I was very pleased and very happy. You know, I'm high-fiving people in the crowd and stuff. It's lit.
Now, do you have a natural outgoing personality? Because I saw you actually spoke to the fans. I was like, man, that's kind of crazy. Like after your game, you got all your buckets. You was putting up buckets. Then you spoke to the fans and kind of thanked them for coming out. Like, are you an outgoing person like that, Keys?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely outgoing, and I think just super humble. I toot my own horn, but you can't do anything without your supporters, and I feel like it's important to keep them included. Make sure you tell them how important they are, because they are.
Well, you've already lived just a wonderful life. I know you got so many things coming up, but on top of the Bethel League, on top of playing in the SEC, a crazy grind, going as a collegiate athlete, on top of being in the Ukraine, and I think it was 6 countries you've already lived in already. You also got a training business, so you like CEO Keys in this thing. Dude, do you sleep? Are you sleeping good, Keys?
Man, over here I can sleep.
So tell us a little bit about your training business.
So my training business, I train a few young ladies. Unfortunately, since I've been out of the country, I've had to kind of take a pause on that because it's just me right now in that business. I'm very hands-on with my thing. So I train a couple of girls. I was training some guys, a couple of boys from time to time, but I just want to help and develop the youth. I had so many people help me when I was younger where I wouldn't have been here without them, honestly. So I just want to, give back, and knowledge for me is the most powerful thing that I can give back to my youngins. So that's what I'm trying to do.
All right. You're trying to give back. I love it. So now the season will get started this summer. You all gonna be on the team? You gonna be actively participating in the league this year? Or you gonna be watching from the sideline, being a commissioner? Since
I won the championship last year, this will be my second year playing. I'll play this year, see if any, teams will rise to the occasion. I've been hearing some talk, some chitter-chatter.
Okay. Anybody on your team of note? Anybody that like you, like, hey, y'all might know this person? Some hoopers?
Oh, yeah. Probably Megan Simmons.
Okay. What she played
Tennessee.
in?
She went to Tennessee. She played in the past summit as well. She is overseas right now in Turkey. One of my good friends. Amara Coleman is coming back down. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 is a local hometown hero as well. She's played overseas. She went to Pitt. I have a lot of girls coming in from overseas, dropping in, flying in to play in the league. So,
and then on top of that, you had the privilege of being a former Harlem Globetrotter. You played with the Globetrotter. I mean, like that's crazy. This is the second Harlem Globetrotter we had on the show. So I'm feeling tremendously blessed right now to just even be able to speak in your presence. So,
and B. Jones, don't forget this little caveat that before I moved into this house that I'm in now,
okay, we
didn't realize that a former Harlem Globetrotter lived here. I couldn't tell you who it was, but I know that person lived in this house.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I'm not lying. Why would I lie about that? Goodness, let me have my moment.
All right, well, I'll let you take over, KT. There you go.
All right, Akilah, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use off the court?
Oh, man. Whew, that list. I think it's just taught me to always face adversity. I think basketball is an outlet for me, but it also is one of the things that can really, really get me upset, like to the point where it's like, I don't know what to do. But it helps me figure things out. I think it helps me be able to think while having to go through things. When stuff happens in life, you can't just stop. Like, life's going to continue whether you like it or not.
That's right.
You can't just be like, oh, no, I ain't going to go to work this week. See what happens. You got to be able to, you got to be able to get through it. But also, even though it's a team sport, it's also taught me self-confidence and to be able to stand on my own. To tell me, like, I'm good enough to make it. I'm good enough to do what I put my mind to. So,
speaking of self-confidence, if anybody's watching this show, please go and check out her Instagram page
right now.
You will not be
right now.
I promise you that. But that leads me into my next question.
Hey, Kevin, I was actually gonna say something though. When she said, I'm humble, I was about to say, hey,
is that what we're calling today?
You camera friendly. You very camera friendly.
I told you I was humble, but I still, toot my own horn.
Hey, you blaring that horn because that thing is a Southern marching band. Pom, pom, pom.
All right, so this is the part of the show where I get in your business, okay, Akilah?
Okay.
All right, you're a hooper. It's like a rite of passage. You have to have seen the movie Love and Basketball, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to pretend that you're Monica Wright. Is there someone currently in your life that played you for your heart and won?
Played me for my heart?
No,
because I'm going to be honest. A lot of those DMs and things that tell me to play one-on-one, I normally block or I just don't answer. Because I don't understand.
Yeah,
so like if you had your ideal guy, how would somebody be able to approach? Because let's just be real. You're beautiful. You're smart. We see you super talented. The future is bright. So I'm surprised you ain't with some NBA already who trying to lock that thing up. But so how would a normal guy be able to approach you, Akilah?
I think just honest and direct. I'm humble, but I know what I look like, but I have more to offer,
There it is.
So,
now, does he have to be 6'2" or higher? What if he's 6 foot on the diet?
Oh, you gotta be extra special to be 6 foot on the diet.
Well, hey, I'm telling y'all now, seriously, please go check it out. Once we
Kevin,
get out,
you got eliminated. Did you get eliminated, Kevin? Because you was like, oh.
Oh no, I already. Hey, time eliminated me, man. It's we ain't gonna go there, but hey, I think it's safe to say that B. Jones it's that time, man.
It is that time of the show. And Akilah.
What time is it?
Oh.
Welcome to the championship rounds. It is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we turn on each other. We go tit for tat, but you are now officially calling all the shots. Now, have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yes.
All right. So the rules are very simple. Both hosts will present to you an option. Mine will be an LSU option. His will be a non-LSU option, okay? You select one of those options, and whoever you select, that host will gain a point, all right? The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this game or this show's episode's game of championship rounds, all right? For those of you who are keeping up, Kevin is up 10 games to my 7 games. It is official. It's 10-7. So I'm a little bit behind 8 ball. So I need all my people from the Bayou to stand up and let's roar. All right, Kevin, you the defending champion. Let's go.
Another Bayou Bengal reference. All right. So would you rather become a world-class model, rocking the runways, sporting Gucci, Prada, and Fenty, or
look, he threw the Fenty in that thing. All right. Or become the face of an up-and-coming clothing brand and you become a top 10 influencer in the whole wide world. So that's a social media influencer, like your YouTube pages or your Facebook or your social media, however that works.
I get paid for that, right?
You get paid a lot of money for that.
you can get paid for the
Damn,
too.
Kevin, I know.
You can rock with Rihanna
I like to be the face. It has to be.
You can be the godmother of Rihanna's kid that they have. What's going on?
Oh, you said Fenty. I gotta be. It's about me. I'm the brand.
Yeah. Look, she ran Bethel. Why she gonna want to put on some Fenty? Look what I'm saying, man. Oh my God. 1-0. Here we go. Round number 2. Would you rather, after all this work you put in, be able to go to the future and meet and greet with your great-great-great-grandchildren, seeing your legacy, or
go back in the past and meet your ancestors
and seeing where you came from?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh man. I gotta see where I came from.
Oh, killing me. Oh man.
Yeah, you had me worried there for a minute because by the law of that one, I pretty much probably gonna get swept. So and I don't get swept. So all right. So round 3. Would you rather be loyal to a team but never win a championship, or
be hated for not being loyal to your team, but you get to win 3 championships? So that means you constantly like going from team to team, but you winning where you go. But on Kevin's, you stay with the same team,
and they paying you good.
Yeah, you paying good, organization, but you never win anything.
I don't like to lose.
So
I can't lose because.
What that mean, Keys?
I gotta go win.
That mean I just lost. That's what it means.
Yeah, I gotta go win my championship.
Yeah, let the confetti fall, baby. We are back in the win column.
I was doing from the beginning. The whole LSU thing, it's a conspiracy. You know what? How about the new show?
It wasn't a conspiracy. No, you gotta change the question.
No. It doesn't matter. This is what we're gonna do. I know you don't like this, but the name of this show is now gonna be Akilah and the B, standing for Brandon. So hey, y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm going to sit back.
Keys, can we?
You know what? You can add me. You can add me in just in this little ball right at the top. Yeah. I can be the third host.
I was about to say, I think me and you got a little premise coming out. You know what I'm saying? We Akilah and the
I just thought of the idea, so that ain't gonna work.
You can produce
never mind.
No, it ain't gonna work.
I'm a purple that be on this show. No, I'm not producing.
All right, Akilah. Well, you putting your hands in everything. You got a future in modeling. You're doing amazing things. The title of the show is You Got Next. So tell the SportsLifeTalk Nation, what can we look out for you in the future? What does the future hold for you?
The future holds for me, hopefully, getting the Bethel League out in some other states.
Uh-oh. Do I hear a little Texas presence to the Bethel League?
We got some dogs down here too.
Yeah, I definitely want to expand.
That'd be kind of dope, like Bethel League Memphis versus like Bethel League DC. You know what I'm saying? Or Bethel League. That'd be kind of fire. That'd be kind of fire. And what? Anything else outside of the Bethel League? Because I know that thing for the crack.
I'm working on a nonprofit, and hopefully just helping out the youth.
There it is.
My goal is to get a future AAU team, so we'll see.
So you don't want to play in the WNBA? Is that not a dream?
I mean, that's always a dream, you know, but I'm in touch with reality as well. I'm 28. It's time's ticking.
She say 28 like that's old.
Like it's old. Yeah.
I know.
Y'all gotta look at it from the the WNBA perspective.
I'm a little bit. Listen, I saw today that the young lady Breanna Stewart out of Seattle got the Supermax, and I got excited. I was like, man, that's dope. They got a Supermax. She getting $228,000. I think the Supermax in the NBA is like $48 to $50 million. They're not even getting half of a percent. The best player in the league is not even making 0.5%. That's crazy.
Not even a dent.
Not even a dent.
Yeah, B. Jones. That's why they have to play the game year round. They have to go to places like the Ukraine to make their money, which is sad. That's why I'm glad that we got leagues like the Bethel League where they can actually stay home. And what's a new one that just dropped? It starts with an A.
Oh, Athletes Unlimited.
Yeah. So they got that league here. So that's another outlet where they can actually stay home and play the game and not go overseas. So with that said, where can people find you on social media?
They can find me at Akilah.Bethel for Instagram and Bethel League to follow the league, of course. I'm also on Twitter, _𝐴_𝐾, but that's K3 with 2 Y's. And yeah.
All right. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I definitely want to give a shout out to Alexis Washington. She is the president of the Bethel League and all that, great website and everything. She's been huge in engineering and backing me up. She's coached me and been around me since I was 7.
Yeah.
So definitely been holding it down for me, especially since I've been over here. Also, my friends Tasha and Lindra, loyal, just been having my back and supporting me. So, and my mom, of course, pushing me and making me better. And to you guys, thank you for having me.
Nah, man, thank you. It's 2:45 in the morning over there, so we thank you. So, do you get to see your people a lot? Because you living in 6 countries over the last, 3-4 years. That's a lot of moving around. So,
I had stopped briefly playing in 2019. I just really got back on the saddle when I went to Puerto Rico at the end of 2021. But yeah, I mean, they see me enough growing up. They'll be fine.
All right, Akilah. So in honorary You Got Next tradition, we ask our newest family member for help. I bet you're saying, hey, they better not ask me for money. We won't. You don't have to worry about that. We need for you to find our next guest in our You Got Next series. Tell them I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I had a good time. I shared my story. I want you to do the same. So with that said, who would you give your game ball to?
I would give it to Megan. I mean, Megan's playing overseas. She's played in the WNBA, playing in Turkey, played under Pat Summitt.
Yeah, we got to talk to Megan. So Megan, you are on the clock. Akilah, hey, I know it's a team behind you, but hey, shout out to you. You're doing phenomenal things. You're one of the dopest in the game right now. I can't wait to see you play again. I can't wait to be a part and to participate and see what this Bethel League is rocking with coming this summer. I know big things coming on up for that. And also, I just can't wait to see some of these other endeavors. I can't wait for the fashion. I already know you're going to be ripping the runway for somebody at 6 foot.
I'm trying. You gotta let them know. Everything is changing. I know I have tattoos, but it's urban.
I like the tats. Show them the tat.
That's all I'm saying. Let me push it down. I got, and it's only on one arm. The half the sleeve. The sleeve. Got the Bethel there and stuff.
Ooh, that's the tattoo. I saw the tattoo when you were hooping. That's part of the imagery. I guarantee you, we can make that work.
Yeah, look here. Like I said, go check our Instagram page, which I'm going to do once this episode is over. I'm going to go watch it, look at it like 3 or 4 times. So you go join me. Let's go watch it.
You going to get us blocked, Kevin. Listen, Akilah, You Got Next. Sports Life Talk Nation, thank y'all again for rocking with us. It has been a fun show, an amazing ride. I know some of y'all ain't up at 2:30, 2:40 in the morning like Keys is, but hey, We appreciate you so much for checking out the show. We wanna extend that invitation one more time for you to smash that subscribe button. We gonna fatten up the pot a little bit. At the end of the month on February, in order to celebrate Black History Month, Kevin and I are giving one fan $250. That's right.
Wait.
$250.
$250?
I'm a fan.
We giving away $250?
We giving away $250, and this is how we gonna give away $250 for the fan that shares this episode with 2 people, likes it, subscribes it, and leaves the comments YEET in the comments. That lets me know that you've done those things. You're gonna enter into a raffle, and Kevin and I will go live on the last day of this month, and we will select that winner. So come on. Make sure you share. Now, if you just say, well, listen, you know what? I don't want to do all that. If you want some heat, you want to rock a Bethel League colored Sports Life Talk jersey or a t-shirt, all you got to do is go to our IG page at Sports Life Talk, tag in 5 friends to this post, and guess what? Let us know in the DM that you did it. We're gonna show you some love. This is a giving season. Kevin and I realize that in order to show you guys how much we love and respect you and thank you so much, we're willing to give out this year. It ain't hurting us. We're going to do that. But also, Kevin said it early in the show, we maniacal about engagement. Come hang out with us Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream live on YouTube and Facebook. Yo, we talk about sports. We talk about life. We talk about pop culture. We talk about shoes, music. It don't matter. It's a no holds barred, just smorgasbord of fun. Come kick it with us. Come be a part of that. You want to come on live with us one day, Akilah? Keys?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll try to figure out something. It ain't 4 o'clock. It ain't 4 o'clock in the morning for you. We got to figure something out.
It's going to
like
be a morning y'all time.
Yeah, I know, right? We got to trade spots next time. All right, but Kev, I got a big win this episode. I'm feeling good. It seems like if I can get somebody from Purple or Gold on her, I get the win. So I'm gonna start sending out a lot of outreach to a lot of LSU people. So I'm coming for you. But what you got, Kevin? Close us out.
I guess that was my fault for reaching out to Akilah because I saw LSU. I knew that y'all two would get along, and I didn't know it would be my downfall this episode. But the one thing we did get from this is another sister. Hey, you got 2 brothers here in Dallas, so if you ever need anything, holler at us. We're gonna do whatever we can to help you out, and we're coming to that league. Can we interview some players when we come?
Oh,
we set up
interview some players. We're going to do a live remote out there. We're going to do a live remote out there from the Bethel League. That's going to be dope. But let's hook it up. Let's hook it up off stage.
Yeah, we discuss a date.
Yeah, let's do it off stage.
I think I got a date for y'all to come to.
Oh, I'm already ready. Packing my bags. Yo, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Hey, take care of one another and love each other because together we are better, and keep dreaming big. Don't stop dreaming because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, it's a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.